Today I will be using some yellow chenille yarn, some orange yarn, some little bit of fibre fill, my stitch marker, darn needle, the eyes we will need, and I have this crochet scissors, and then I will be using this 4mm crochet hook. And purchase everything you need, including the pre-made bow and the keyring, in the description down below from my crochet kit. So to start with the body, we're going to be doing a magic ring. My duck will be yellow, so obviously I'm using my yellow string for the body. We're going to be doing a magic ring, which is a tiny bit complex, but you should be able to get it once I explain. So place your yarn onto your 2 fingers and wrap them around in a cross shape, like so. The cross should be facing you, and then you just wrap it around and put it behind there. Now on the top, you can see there's 2 lines, this one and this one. You're going to place your hook underneath the first one, pull through the second one, and that's the first step, pulling through, and then you just want to get into this position. Now you will pull through, let me just show you, there will be this string over here, pull through this string into our loop that we have, like so, and there's our magic ring, and you can just adjust it, putting the strings into the right position. And this is what we're going to be working into, this loop here. So working into our magic loop, we're going to do 6 single crochets. We're going to include this string as well, but again, don't forget to do it not too tight so that you can pull your loop closed. So to do a stitch, we're going to go in, yarn over, pull through, and then pull through again. Now we've done 1, again, in, yarn over, pull through again. So a little closer look, go into the loop, yarn over, pull through, and then pull through again. And we've done that 3 times, so we're going to do this 3 more times. Okay, so here we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 crochet stitches done. Okay, so now we're just going to close our magic loop by pulling this string over here. Okay, so now we have a bit of a circle. So we're going to start working around this circle by doing an increase stitch. An increase stitch simply means we're going to be doing 2 in each one. So I'm going to use a stitch marker and place it into the stitch right before, and then we're going to do 2 in each one. So because there's 6, by the end of this we'll have 12 stitches in total. So we're going to find our stitch, go in, yarn over, pull through, then pull through again, and then we're going to go into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, and then pull through again. So again, in the next stitch, go in, pull through, and then again, go in the same stitch, pull through, and then pull through. So we're going to do 2 stitches in each one. Now, when you're going into your last one where the stitch marker is, you can just take that off so that you can work into it properly. Okay, so if you count now, you will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 stitches. We can now place our stitch marker back into the stitch before. Okay, now for the next row we're going to be doing a single crochet and then an increase, and we're going to be doing this until we reach our stitch marker. So by the end of this we'll have 18 stitches all around. So to start, find our first stitch. We're going to do a single crochet stitch, so that's just going in and then pull through, and then in our next stitch we're going to be doing 2. So in, pull through, yarn over, pull through, then in the same stitch we're doing 1 more. So now that we've just done 2, in our next one we're going to be doing a single stitch. So we're alternating between single stitches and then an increased stitch, and then we're just going to do that all the way around. So my single stitch, now my increased stitch, so I'm going to be doing 2 in this one. Now my single stitch, and then an increased stitch, and then we're just going to continue that. So now you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 stitches. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put my stitch marker back into the one before. Now, for the next row, we're just going to be doing a single stitch in each stitch. So just 1 single crochet in each one. So altogether 18 crochets. 2, 3, all the way till the end. So now you can see the shape forming very clearly, and for the next row I'm going to place my stitch marker back inside, and we're just going to be doing 18 more stitches all the way around. Okay, and so now we've finished that row, I'm going to place my stitch marker back inside. And for the next row, we're going to be doing a decrease row. So we're going to be doing alternating between 1 stitch, and so a single crochet and a decreasing stitch. So to do this, find our next stitch, we're going to do 1 single crochet, and then we're going to skip this one and go on to the next one and just do another single crochet, and again 1 single crochet, and then skip to the next one. So then a single crochet and then skip to the next one. So by the end of this you should have around 12 stitches in total. Okay, and I'm finished. So we're going to put a break on working on the body for now. So I'm going to put my stitch marker in my loop, in my working loop, so that it doesn't become undone. And we're going to flip this inside out so that we get the side this side. Okay, so here is our duck body so far. It's time to sew in our keyring. If you are adding one, I will be sewing on this cute little bow, and it's time to put in our eyes as well, and sew in the beak or lips and our blush. Okay, so you can place your eyes wherever you want to, of course. I normally do it between the 3rd and 4th row. So 1, 2, 3 over here, and 3 or 4 stitches apart. However, I'm not going to attach the backings on just yet because we should sew on the mouth first in case we want to move the positioning of the eyes. So using our darning needle, like that, we can sew in our mouth. So we're going to start off by going from the inside, and again you can position the mouth wherever you want. I'm just going to do it round about here, which is between row 4 and 5, pull through, trying to make it as even as possible. And then you're going to go back into the same position you pull through first. So over here. Be careful not to get your working yarn attached when you're sewing, otherwise that will be a hassle. And then go into the same hole again. And then you can just adjust the sizes and positioning. So I'm quite happy with the positioning of mine, so I'm going to go ahead and flip it inside out and attach the backings of the eyes. This way. And loosely tie a knot in the strings for the mouth, because I don't want it to pull in the string from the outside, so a very loose knot. Double knot. And I'm not going to cut off this string because I can just use this for excess filling of the inside. Then you can see a very cute duck face forming. And you can make the lips as wide as you want and as plump as you want. Okay, so I'm just going to tuck these strings inside, the orange strings inside for stuffing, and then I'm going to start to sew on the blush. So with this pink string, and again the positioning is completely up to you. Actually, I'm going to take this out so that I can sew properly. I like to do the blush slightly underneath and to the side. Like that. Okay, and that's the blush done for my duck. Now I'm going to flip it inside out. See, there's a lot of strings going on here. I'm going to loosely tie the blush strings. Now the last thing I will be sewing on is the keyring. Actually, I will be also sewing on this bow, but if you're not sewing on a bow or a keyring, then you can just move on to the next step. Okay, since I'm sewing on a bow and a keyring, it will get quite complicated with all these strings, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut them off. Except do not cut the yellow one, because we'll be using this one for our keyring. Okay, to sew on our bow, I'm just going to go straight down the middle. Of course, again, you can put yours on the side or elsewhere. I'm just going to put it on the top, and then I'm just going to go back out. And then I'm going to just push through the underneath of it. And again, go back in. Can turn this inside out if you think it will be easier. And so now that I've sewed on the middle, I also like to sew down the sides of the bow so that it can stay on. So I'm just going to do that as well. Okay, and that's the sewing for the bow done. Again, I'm going to turn this inside out. And going to fasten this off. By creating a knot with one of the strings. Now, for the keyring, we will be using this yellow string here that we used at the beginning for our body. So we just want to place it into our darning needle and pierce it straight. If you have a bow, then right behind. If you don't, then just straight up onto the top. And then we want to just put it through one of the holes and then through another hole again, and then go back into the middle. And now we can turn it inside out to fasten it off. Now I'm going to tie it with this random string. Now, snip that off. And there we go, our keyring is nicely attached. Okay, we can now get back to the body. I've taken off this part of the keyring because it was making too much noise, but now we can take off our stitch marker, place our hook inside, attach our stitch marker. Now for this row, we're going to do a decrease stitch in all of them. So we're going to be skipping one each time. So we're not going into that one, we're going to skip it and do a single stitch into this one. And again, we're going to skip this one and do a single stitch into this one. And we're just going to do that all the way around. Okay, if you have excess string like I do, you can go ahead and stuff it with that or just use raw fibre fill. I'm going to first stuff it with the excess yarn. Now the fibre fill. Okay, now it's nice and squishy. Okay. Finish off, we're just going to keep doing decrease stitches, so skipping one until it's fully closed. Gently pressed pause for this part, but I just did a chain one and then pulled it through. And now we use our darning needle and just put it through the middle. And you can poke it through to any random place and then just snip it off. I have already snipped it off, but there we go. The head of the duck is now done. So cute. Now to start on the wings, we're going to do a slip knot. So, like so. Now, on our duck, we're going to decide where we want the wings to go. I'm going to do them 1, 2, 3. I'm going to start on in between row 3 and 4. You're just going to put your hook into where you want the wing to start and attach your slip knot and pull it through. Now, after this, chain 1. Into the next position, we're going to do a double crochet. So to do a double crochet, we wrap round, insert, pull through, then you'll have 3 loops, pull through 2, pull through 2. So now that we've chained 2, in the next position we're going to do a slip knot. This is where you just insert your hook, pull through, and then pull through the same into the loop you already have. So pull through both of them. And then we're going to just chain 1, cut our string, and then pull our yarn. Done. That is one cute little wing done. So now we can just get rid of these. Okay, so now we will do the same thing for the other wing. We're going to do our slip knot. Find the position. So here we did it, we started on between row 3 and 4, so 1, 2, 3. We're going to start over here, check if it's in similar positions. Here we go. I'm going to attach our working loop. Now pull through, chain 1, there we go. Now, like before, we're going to do a double crochet. So we wrap round, insert, pull through 2, then pull through 2. Now chain 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to do a slip into here. So pulling through and then pulling through again. There we go. The other wing done. Now we're going to fasten it off by chaining 1, cutting our string, and done. Now we can get rid of our loose ends. And there we have it, everyone. Our baby duck is complete. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel and for more. Thank you for watching.